here. Got me? You guys out there? Can you hear me? Okay, great. I'm glad you're here. Thank you for checking out the live stream, ladies and gentlemen. You rock. You're the best. You're the best. You're the best. You're the best. I love you so much. I love you so much. Thank you for being here. It's 2 p.m. East Coast time, dog. East Coast. Yeah. Look, I got no hat on today. I'm not rocking my hat. I left it over there on the on mi cama. Mi sombrero está en mi cama. Where do I go now without my hat? What can I do? So this is the liggity live stream. I do it every day, Monday through Friday, that is, at 2 p.m. And then I do it on Friday evening at 10 p.m. And then I do it on Sunday evening at 7 p.m. So that is the dealio when it comes to the live stream. Please check it out. Please subscribe. Whoa. I said please. I don't usually say please. So that means I like you. I think I like you. You look good. You do. You look really... Been working out? You've been cutting down on the carbs, haven't you? Yeah, I can tell. I can tell you looking svelte. You looking svelte. So good. I'm glad to see that you're doing well. I'm glad to see that. Yeah, I said please. I was actually saying that I don't usually say please on one of the other live streams. That's why I had to take this opportunity to acknowledge that about myself. Am I changing? I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Well, first and foremost, let's get kicking. You can check this live stream out. You can subscribe to the channel. I would really appreciate it if you would subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm working towards getting monetized. It's part of my whole plan, my purpose, my goal, and I'm aiming at that. That's the whole thing I'm working towards. I'm not trying. I'm doing. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. So help me with my goal, and it will help you. Because the whole entire podcast, it's all about the podcast, the live stream, whatever you want to call it. It's not so much a vlog. Maybe it's a vlog, maybe it's not. The whole thing is that I'm here to improve your life any way I know how. That's what I'm here for. So when you are interacting in the live chat, it's good for you. It's good for you because I'll be able to talk right back with you. So that's one big thing. Get into the live stream. If you're watching, get into the live stream. Get in my chat. Get in the chat. Chickity chat. The cheeky chat. Chizzy chat. Get in the chat. Get in the chat. Wiggity whack. Don't be that way. Get in the chat. Don't be wiggity whack. Alright? So the views expressed here are 100%. They're mine. I've been influenced by a lot of cool people, but the views are mine, son. They're mine, son. And yeah, that's what's up. My objective is to improve your consciousness in the most entertaining and educational way possible. We got 200 and I think 300. No. That's my whole plan. FYI, there are 233 days left in 2020. 233 days. So what we need to do is we need to make sure that we're running towards the finish line. We're not going to be limping in to the finish line. No. We are running through the finish line and we're breaking that tape right on our bosom. It's going to snap that tape right on our bosom. And that is going to enable us to get this momentum into 2021. Don't even think about 2020 being over. It's not over. All right, brah. All right, bae. It's not over. Okay? It's far from over. So whatever you're doing, you either shut it down, or you double down. That's how we do. You know how we do. That's the idea. This is all about positivity. Positive energy. I learned it from Brody Stevens. Positive energy. Positive. I push. Rest in peace, Brody Stevens. See, that's what I'm talking about. All right? You You want people to like you? You want people to see you the way you think you should be seen? Well, they can't see you. El mundo, the world, can only see you as you see yourself. So you need to see yourself as a king or a warrior or a magician or a lover. You better be one of those things, if not a mixture, a combinacion of all of them. Because that's what you are. You are the last dragon. You have the power inside. Spread your wings and fly, fly. Telling you. I'm telling you. I believe in you. I believe in you like I believe in the George Foreman grill. And I'm a college kid. I believe in you. All you got to do is change your context for the way that you've been viewing things. Change the way you've been viewing things. You ain't no victim. You don't got to be a victim. Don't be a victim. Get your mind right. Get your mind right. You understand me? Get your mind right. That's gonna help you. It's gonna help you a little bit, little bit. This is gonna be one of the most epic live streams. I think that you can already tell because I prepared for 2.5 hours. I repaved the floor. I paved the floor and then I covered it with a pergo. So I did that earlier to set up the studio. I've actually also I got my locks. I got them nice and neat for you. I took an ice cold shower in a. I plunged. I did a cold plunge. Turned my shower into a cold plunge, and I did Wim Hof while I was in there. I did these things in preparation for this because this is muy importante for you. This is good for you. You benefit. It's all about you, my friend. It's all about you. So don't forget to drop it in the chat. Don't forget it. Don't you forget it, y'all. Don't forget to drop in the chat, my friend. What are you doing? Don't do it, bro. You better drop in that chat, y'all. You better drop in it. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to, boom, drop my Venmo in there. You could put a little money in my pocket. Put some money in my pocket. Yeah. It's day 30. Do you believe that? Can you believe it's day 30 of our 90-day no-fap self-improvement challenge? Whoa! We've only got 60... No, I think it's less than 60 days left. How many days until July 12th? We're going to have to check on that right now. Let's go ahead and let's check on that. How many days until July 12th? I'm literally checking on it right now. 59 days. What? Dude. Whoa! The days are flying by. You understand that the self-improvement challenge is all about rebooting our brains, our dopamine. We're getting all of the synthetic sexual images out of our mind. We're getting them out of there. We're not beholden to prawn. We don't watch prawn. We don't watch people subject themselves and degrade themselves. I don't feel like all these different feels about it because I've been on this no-fap journey for more than a year and a half. I've been doing this stuff. I started in 2018, started dabbling in the no-fap, No Nut November 2018. So it's been a while now. So I'm not feeling all types of ways about all this stuff. Some people get really, really hype when they first start. I'm not like that. All right? I'm just getting to the point where it's gone. It's not an issue for me. Sometimes somebody will come up to you and they'll be like, bro. Oh no, I just dropped my notes. I'll have to get them in a second. They'll be like, dude, check this out, man. And they'll hand it to you and you'll be like, wait, what? Oh. Ah! Ah! Prawn. They were showing you that prawn, kid. And it throws you off. It throws you off. That's what happens when you don't look at that stuff for a while. You get weirded out. You're like, whoa, dude, that's so weird. It gets really odd. It gets super odd when you don't look at it for a while. See, a lot of guys don't know what I'm talking about because they look at it so often that they are desensitized to it. And when I say these kind of things, they're like, dude, that's not how it is, man. That's not how it is, bro. Doesn't do that to me, bro. I don't even feel that way. I didn't feel that way, dude. I didn't feel that way. Oh, man. Yeah, well, you know what? To each his own. To each their own. You see, you don't say to each his own, you say to each their own. That is how you do it now in 2020. A little twin. That's how you do it. Oh, it feels good. Feels good. Daily W's. We got to do our daily W's. Daily W for me. Daily W for me. Well, I woke up and I went for a walk. And while I was walking, I was listening to not necessarily an audiobook, but a really good lecture. A lecture by Alan Watts. I'm getting into this guy, Alan Watts. He's a super smart guy, an Englishman. And he's like this psychology philosopher character. I like him. I think he's awesome. So that's a nice W. It made me feel real good. I've been intermittent fasting. I've been cutting weight, leaning out. Those are all good things for me. Yeah. I've been keeping a log. I've been keeping a log of all of my weight loss, and it's super helpful. If you don't do that, I recommend you do it. I started it on, I started it on the 19th of April. I started on the 19th of April, really writing it down every day. Every day. Cada día, yo escribo my weight. Every day. And I went every single day. I wonder if you can see that. I hope you can. I went every single day, all the way until we started in May, and now I'm on another page. And I've even started to write down some of how many miles I walk and all that good stuff. You do this and you get better. You write your stuff down every day. You get committed to writing the things down every day. You're gonna benefit. You're gonna benefit. It's gonna help you. That's what you want to become accustomed to. And knowing that if you just keep putting one foot in front of the other, it's going to start to make a difference. I'm telling you, I'm on the other side. I can see it. It will help you. Believe me. That's a W. That's a W. I also got, I'm really excited to see the interaction between you guys. When I say guys, I mean men and women, everybody out there. This is an inclusive thing. Between you and I in the live chat, I put in some CCS code. It should be purple. Your name should come in purple. So I'm very excited to see that. We'll see if that happens. We'll see. Any daily admissions, anything? I don't have any daily admissions. I don't have anything that well, you know what? I got to say something. What do I got to say? I got to say something that I think I could have done a little bit better. You know what? Yesterday I told myself that I was going to really get down and I was going to fill out some job applications. And I didn't do that. I did a lot of transcription, but I didn't do anything for like the square, the square, the 9 to 5. This is the square here. I didn't do any square stuff. So that's the thing. You gotta balance. You gotta balance what you're trying to do as far as your purpose, and then what this is what you need to do both. You need to do both. You want to balance the need to pursue your purpose with the need to operate in this world. And you have to maintain that balance. And they break it down in the book, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. I'm going to see if I can pull up a picture of this for you. Yeah, I'm going to see if I'll pull this up. Highly Effective People. It's a quadrant. Quadrants. Yep. It's a quadrant stuff. Let's see if we get an image of that for you. This is going to be great. I'm excited that we just kind of popped into this here. And the problem with when I pull these things up is a lot of times it's see, it does this thing where it just goes into Pinterest and it becomes very underwhelming. And you know what I'm going to do to these? Come on, man. Are they going to let me see it? Cool. Cool. They didn't get stupid about it. This is great. When I say that they get stupid about it, what I mean is that they make it difficult for you to actually see the image, yep, they make it darn difficult. Darn difficult. All right. Come on, Buster. You know what I'll have to do? Let's just do it like that. Let's do it like that. Let's stop wasting time. I don't want to waste your time. Your time is very important to me. That's why I'm spending it trying, not even trying, as I said. That's why I'm spending my time helping you. Because I like you so much, man. You don't understand how much I care about you. You don't even understand how much I care about you. And you couldn't, because we only know each other through a screen, right? Isn't that right? Where's the new stuff? Boom, screenshot, pop it up, blow this up, kid. We're going to blow this up right over here. Here you go. Okay. Now let's check it out, because this is going to be a lot of beneficial stuff to you. So this is the thing you got to remember about balancing your life through the different aspects of what you're trying to do and what you're trying to achieve. Here it comes. Boom. Okay. So there's 4 different quadrants, if we can really break it down. And can you see that? Let me shrink it. So what we have in the quadrants is we have the top 2 quadrants, and the top left is going to be your urgent. This is stuff that you got to do. You got to do it now. You got to do this stuff right now. That's the upper left quadrant. The quadrant to the right is not urgent. It's not urgent, but it's still important. It's still important. Yeah. Okay, so everything on the top is important. Upper left is the absolute most important. You got to do it right now. The stuff to the right is important, but it's not urgent. You don't got to do it right now, but it's definitely important. Now on the bottom, we have not important. This is not important, brah. Not important, lady. Not important, my friend. Not important, and it's not urgent either. This is not, the bottom right is not important. Not only is it not important, it's not even urgent. It's kind of like really playing around. So the idea to get most success, the thing that's going to make you the most successful, is if you focus most of your time up here in the area where it's important, but it's not urgent. And then what happens is, when you focus on stuff that is important but not urgent, then what you can do, go over here. That's not how it works. Okay, this is terrible. I won't point. I will not point. Apologies. Focusing on things that are important but not urgent will create all of this excess of time and opportunity. Because when you're focusing on preparation, when you're focusing on planning and prevention, all of that stuff, then you're going to create time. You're going to create time because you've planned it out, so then you're going to get this abundance happening. When you're focusing on exercise, you're going to become healthier, and you're going to have more energy, and you get this compounding effect. It's sick. It's so dope, right? So then what is inevitably going to happen as a part of life is that fires are going to occur. Urgent things. Your car breaks down. Somebody needs you to run into work because somebody else got sick. Now you have the ability to go after those things that are important and urgent, and you don't have to worry about the other things that you need to get done because you're always focusing on them. It's so awesome to focus on quadrant 2 because it creates the space for you to do great things in quadrant 1 when that time comes. You can be somebody who can be looked on as reliable and responsible because of all the stuff you do in quadrant 2. So that when something really goes down, then you can run over and then you can actually do something in quadrant 1. You're like this is what we need. No matter what, we need leaders. We need leaders. And then if you're always doing the right thing, then when it comes down where something really important happens, you still have the ability to go do the right thing because guess what? You already finished that work that you had to do earlier because you're always on point. It's just awesome, man. It's really awesome. So I really like the idea of that. Now, this is the important thing. If you want to get into that spot where you are not having this cognitive dissonance and you're not struggling over this balance between doing what you need to do and doing what you need to do with your career, your purpose, and doing what you need to do in life. You actually, it's gross and it's really not fun to hear. You got to actually do all the stuff that you don't want to do, that you need to do to be effective in the real world. Do all that stuff. Just do it and get it done. And then over time, it won't take more than a month. It's the craziest thing. It won't take more than a month, yo. I promise you. It won't take more than a month. If you stay on it, in a month you'll be good. And you can actually do it like this. That's what the gosh, man. It's now, do it later. Do it now, do it later. So you get into that to-do list, right? And you attack it. You attack it. And you can set it like this, okay? This is how you can do it. You can do everything that you need to do to move forward in your life in the world, right? I'm going to call it the square world. You can do it like this. You set your day, you cut your day in half, and you have to do everything that you're going to do in the morning is going to get you the most benefit. Because obviously, you have the most time, energy in the morning. So when you wake up and then you start attacking square work in the morning, you can really chop that list down. Excuse me. You can really chop that list down. And then once you get to a certain point after lunch, then you can put the square stuff down and then you can work on your purpose work. You can do it like that. You can flip it where you do all the stuff that's going to pursue your own passion. And you can pursue your passion in the morning, and then afterwards you do the square work. Now, I think that it's better to just do the square work in the morning when you got all the energy and just try to get it done. And then what's going to happen is at the end of the day, then you can actually focus on the things that you want to do. And you'll still have the energy to do it because you're inspired by those things. So you'll be tired, but you'll be doing something that you like. And it's easier to do something you like when you're tired than to do something you don't like when you're tired. So if you start your day and you're like, "Oh man, this is so much fun, dude. I'm doing my thing," and then you know that after lunch you got to go into work, like after lunch, nah, not gonna work. Not gonna work. So that's the idea. You focus on quadrant 2. Quadrant 2 will create space over time so that you'll have less stuff to do, less square work to do. Do all your square work, focus on quadrant 2. Eventually, you will be able to blend them all together. Like if you're working on creating an LLC because you're an entrepreneur, you'll be able to get to that point. Eventually, maybe you're trying to become an athlete, right? Eventually, you won't have to do some other stuff. You might get to the point where you have a scholarship or something, right? Where you have a sponsor now. And you don't have to do these other things in order to cobble together a lifestyle. Because you've been focusing on all those things that you had to do, then you created time and space for the things that you wanted to do, and now you've actually crossed this precipice, this threshold, and now you're there. That's the idea. That's the goal. So this is really what we're trying to do. And when I say try, we're working towards, we're aiming towards, we're planning on that. Let's live in quadrant 2, everybody. I will make a link. I will put a link to this in the description, in the comment section. I'll put a link to the quadrant. Link to quadrants. This is from the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen Covey. Yeah. Comment section. I got to make a note so that I don't forget to do it. There we go. We got that. Okay, good. Now let me... I'm going to go check on this live chat real quick, see if there's anything popping in the live chat for you. I got a little live chat for you. Okay, we're good to go? Sweet. I'm only checking in the live chat just to make sure I don't leave anybody hanging. I do not want to leave you hanging. I don't want to leave you hanging around. Don't want to leave you hanging around. Don't want to do it to you. I don't want to do that to you. All right, here we go. Sliding over. next thing. You guys, this is so fun. You you would like to, some of you would, not everybody here, but a lot of you would probably enjoy being a YouTuber if you could get it off the ground, you'd probably really enjoy it. I do. I certainly do. But I'm working on it. You see, I'm working on it. You got to work on it. So that was some learning. I went off on a little educational tangent. I have been known to be a little inspirational and a little educational. Now it's time. It's time for a moment of gab. A moment of gab. This is supposed to be enlightening. It will be enlightening. You can see how crazy people get out there on the intranet. They're crazy out there on the internet. If you don't know what Gab is, Gab is the social media Wild West where you can say dang near anything. It doesn't take more than 5 seconds to find something that is appalling to a liberal on Gab. And that's why I do it, just to show you that it's out there. Oh no. Oh God. I want to just. Okay. Yeah. All right. So this is like I just pulled this up. I scrolled down 3 picks, and this is good enough for me. This is good enough for our moment of gab, everybody. It is more than good enough. Let's get that thing popping. All right, here we go. It's time for your moment of gab. Your moment of gab. Ooh, check it out. So, forced vaccinations are equal to tyranny. Tyranny. And when I say tyranny, I don't mean like that's somebody's name. Their name is tyranny. I don't mean that. I don't mean that. That they just have it in there. And I don't know how you feel about it. I do know that vaccinations have done a lot to save a lot of lives. So when I see a forced vaccinations are equal to tyranny, I don't know. Is it tyranny? Is it really tyranny? Let's say you have a child and the coronavirus rears its ugly little viral head again in, say, 12 months or less. And in the time that it takes for the coronavirus to return, your child, you and your child, have the opportunity to get a vaccination for this said virus, whatever the virus may be. Let's say it's not the coronavirus, it could be something new. And you don't do it because you feel that it's being imposed upon you. And then something was to happen. I wonder how that person would feel if something bad happened to their child or to themselves. See, that's the thought experiment. You'd have to just, I wonder how they would think if this happened. It's very hypothetical, and it's something to consider, especially for somebody who is a big anti-vaxxer, because if it was to go that way, I wonder what they would think regarding the idea of hindsight being 2020. Yeah, it's something to really consider. And then we have to do the other end. We have to play the devil's advocate. When we have something that is going to be a vaccine, we sometimes have the first iteration of that vaccine being very, very much inferior to later versions of the same vaccine. For example, we'll use an analogy. When a video game system comes out, let's say it's called Xbox X, and Xbox X is the best Xbox ever. It's the new-ish. When that comes out, you want to be the first one to get it because we as humans love new things, right? Right? Now, if you know anything about video games and video game consoles and the history of them, you know that Xbox X, when it comes out, it's gonna have a couple of glitches. It's gonna have a couple of glitches in there, and it's not gonna be perfect. There's gonna be recalls on it, etc., etc. So yeah, yeah. What's to say if you get your child vaccine and you're one of the first people in line, and then that vaccine makes your child turn into a mutant, and now they have wings and they're flying all around third grade, and you kid's a troublemaker because they got the vaccine. Who knows? I'm being fantastical, but that's just something to consider. Forced vaccinations are equal to tyranny. These are opinions. I took it from both sides. I want to be considerate about it. I'm not saying my opinion one way or the other. I am just sharing with you because because I want to. I want you to know about this. It's good to be informed. Zuby said that if you don't watch the news, you're uninformed, and if you watch the news, you're misinformed. A moment of gab, a moment of gab. Ooh, it's a moment of gab in your ear. You better clean it out. Oh, that was a moment of gab. It's time for our urban dictionary. Let me check on the live stream and see if you're in the live stream. Let me check on your live stream. But I'll do that in a second, actually. I'll take my time. I'm gonna take my time. Oh snap! What's this word? Oh no! Oh no! This one's old. We're gonna use it. We're gonna try this one out. Can we blow this? Can we blow it up? Oh yeah, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Yep. Okay. Cool. All right, I got that set up for you. I'm like the best. I'm like the AV person for my own show. Isn't that silly? That's what happens when you're really successful, everybody. When you're really successful, you do the AV for your own gig. All right, boom. All right, our word of the day for Urban Dictionary is simp. Simp. A simp is a man that puts himself in a subservient, submissive position under women in hopes of winning them over, without the female bringing anything to the table. A man that puts too much value on a female for no reason. A man that prides himself with chivalry in hopes of getting sexual gratification. Form women. Form women. It should say from women. I'm not trying to be a stickler, but let's just read it again. I want to just clarify. A man that prides himself with chivalry in hopes of getting sexual gratification from women. Okay, that was misspelled. A square with no game other than rolling out the red carpet for every female. The perfect example of a simp man would be the role Eddie Murphy played in the movie Norbit. The role of Kevin James in the show King of Queens. Yes, dear. Yes, dear man. Simp. A yes, dear man. A yes, dear man. Simp. Okay, cool. Let's see what rolling out means. Let's click on that one, shall we? Okay, whoop, we got it. All right. Roll out. A term used. Yeah, the spelling on Urban Dictionary is great, isn't it? A term used. A term used by a hoe or a prostitute when a man rolls his dick out. Dick out. Dick out. When teeing off during a golf game, a male fails to hit his ball past the lady's tees. He must open his fly and let his penis. That is is that real? Is that real? Oh man. Okay, let's see this way. Here seems to be get this out of here, man. Oh dude. Okay, here, get that out of there. Okay. Also used as rolled out. Girl, that man. What the heck? Oh, I'm sorry, you guys. My computer is like working so hard. We get it. We get it. We get it. All right. So the idea is that you don't want to be a simp. Being a simp's no good. Well, this is the idea. I agree with that. I mean, for sure, you don't want to be a simp, right? Because this is some of the things that it was saying. A man that puts too much value on a female for no reason, yeah, that's for sure. You don't want to do that. If that's something that's debatable, I don't think that's debatable. Is that debatable? A man that puts too much value on a female for no reason? Yeah, I think that's not debatable. Okay, so you don't want to do that. A man that prides himself with chivalry in hopes of getting sexual gratification from women. Let's say that it says from. let's give the author of that definition the benefit of the doubt and say it says from. A man that prides himself with chivalry in hopes of getting sexual gratification from women. I think that you should be your best self. And I think that a lot of people's best selves, let's say men's best selves, I don't want to speak for women. Let's say a lot of men's best self is naturally a kind, generous person. I think most men are like that. What does most mean? Let's break down the word most. If we have 100%, a circle with 100%, right? Most is 51%. Half is 50, and some is 49% or less. That's what it is, okay? So I would say that 51 out of 100 dudes at their best are naturally chivalrous. So a man that prides himself with chivalry in hopes of getting, if he's yeah, you can't do it just because you think that you're gonna get some booty out of it. Yeah, you don't want to. You do that because that's like just an example of you being the best version of yourself. What if you're just like, oh, I'm gonna open the door for this girl, so she gonna let me touch your butt. If I open the door for you, can I touch your butt? It's not gonna work, my friend. Um, yeah. Okay. A man that puts himself in a subservient position under women in hopes of winning them over without a female bringing anything to the table. Yeah, you don't want to do that. You don't want to do that, bro. You don't want to be a simp. Okay, don't be a simp. Don't be a simp. Be a good dude, and then you won't have to be a simp. But because like this is the thing, when you're a simp, it seems like you are. If the woman is the bar, and the situation is limbo, right? If she's the bar, you wanna meet her at her level. That's where you want to meet her at. You're not playing limbo. I'm just saying if it was like limbo, if she was the bar, you'd want to meet her at her level, and then that way you guys can have this nice dynamic, right? That's what I think. My opinion. The views expressed in this show are my opinion. So you don't want to be below her. There ain't no reason for that. You don't even want to have a woman who would like you to be below her. And a woman doesn't want that. A woman doesn't want a dude to be below her. I assume that you would want somebody equal or maybe even a little better than you. So what is that? That dude, see the thing is the guy who's a simp is in a scarcity mindset. He doesn't have what it takes mentally in himself, and that is why he's doing all that simp behavior. Stop simping. Stop simping, dog. Stop that. All right, cool. So we're learning here. That was our Urban Dictionary. I really, I should check the live stream and see if there's anybody in there checking this thing out. Good, we're building, man. We're building. All right, let's keep pushing. Let's keep pushing this. Uh, What you want to do? Want to be ballers, shot callers, brawlers? You be dipping in. I'm not going to play a game with you because there's not enough people to play this game. It would be too fun to do it without you. It would be too fun to do it without you. Yeah. Let's go in here. Okay, we'll pull this up. Here's some more current events for you. This is it. Oh, we got that? Okay. we had already seen this one. I mentioned this yesterday on the live stream that you have to, when you do a current event, you gotta exit out. Yeah. And you know what? There we go. Okay, those are all good. Those are all good. Those are all good. I covered those. We covered that. You guys are awesome. You got to understand, I am doing this 7 times a week, and it's not the easiest thing in the world. So I appreciate your attention when you do check it out. Whoo! This is the one. Okay, don't get mad, yo. Don't get mad that I pulled this up, by the way, because it's interesting. If you're not interested by this, then please, by all means, leave. Okay? Please, by all means, just go. Just go, okay? Do this. All right, here we go. Oh, man. Okay. This is called Levian. Levian. Oh, okay. This is called Levian Satanism. All right? Levian Satanism is a religion founded in 1966 by American occultist and author Anton Sander LaVey. Anton LaVey. Scholars of religion have classified, oh, yucky, I don't want those things popping up, have classified it as a new religious movement and a form of Western esotericism. It is one of several different movements that describe themselves as forms of Satanism. LaVey established Levian Satanism in the U.S. state of California through the founding of his Church of Satan on, well, I'm not going to read that word because that word looks really difficult to pronounce, of 1966, which he proclaimed to be the year 1, Anno Satanis, the first year of the Age of Satan. His ideas were heavily influenced by the ideas and writings of Friedrich Nietzsche and Ayn Rand. Wow, Ayn Rand. Jeez. I didn't know you got down like that. This is not your fault, Ayn Rand. By the way, this guy just takes your stuff and he's just he's not misconstruing it. He's taking it and he's repurposing it. He's synthesizing it. Wow. The church grew under LaVey's leadership, with regional grottos being founded across the United States. A number of these seceded from the church to form independent satanic organizations during the early 70s. In 75, LaVey abolished the grotto system, after which LaVeyan Satanism became a far less organized movement, although it remained greatly influenced by LaVey's writings. In coming years, members of the church left it to establish their own organizations, also following LaVeyan Satanism. Among them, John Dewey Alley's First Church of Satan and Carlo LaVey's First Satanic Church. This stuff is fascinating. This is absolutely fascinating to me. If this does not fascinate you, then I question your openness to other points of view. Now, I want you to think about it like this. I'm not a Satanist, okay? I'm not a satanic devil worshiper. I'm not. I don't even believe in the devil. How about that, right? I don't believe in the devil. There's not a being. There is no being with spikes and horns and hooves and a fork. No. No, 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 no. There's no devil. I don't believe in it. So I don't believe in Satanism. Although I'm absolutely fascinated by some of their philosophies. Just what? Okay, so you do believe in the devil. You believe in the devil? All right. Tell me all about it, because I want to know exactly how you're getting down. I want to know what you're thinking. I want to know some of your theories on this stuff. What is going on here? So this is just fun. It's fun to dive into this thought process. Oh gosh. The religion's doctrines are codified in LaVey's book, The Satanic Bible. See, that'd be the thing. Like, it's like, yo, if somebody bought you a copy of the Satanic Bible for your birthday, would you read it? I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna crush that book. I'm gonna crush that book quick. I'm gonna be like, yo, 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 yo. Look at this on page 69. Isn't that funny? It's on page 69. They talking about butts. They talking about butts on page 69 of the Satanic Bible. You gotta understand. That's like just funny because of like, how the coincidence. You get it, man? You don't get it. You look confused, dog. So that's how I feel about it. It'd be so silly. The religion is materialist, rejecting the existence of supernatural beings, body soul dualism, and life after death. Whoa, there's no life after death in satanic. That would be crazy, right? See, if you were a Satanist and you died, you don't go to hell. That's okay. All right, all right. Practitioners do not believe that Satan literally exists and do not worship him. Instead, Satan is viewed as a positive archetype representing pride, carnality, and enlightenment. Satan represents enlightenment. He is also embraced as a symbol of defiance against Abrahamic religions, which Levians criticize for suppressing humanity's natural instincts and encouraging irrationality. The religion propagates a naturalistic worldview, seeing mankind as animals existing in an amoral universe. It promotes a philosophy based on individualism and egoism, coupled with social Darwinism and anti-egalitarianism. Big words, dog. Big words, and I like it. So anyway, let's just get like this. This is just that's too much, man. I'm kidding. It's wild, right? Wow. I say you have to hear this. You have to hear this stuff, and I think it's fascinating, man. I cannot even see. This is the thing. I used to smoke weed, and I used to just read all sorts of weird stuff and listen to all sorts of crazy stuff. And I stopped smoking weed like 163, 5 days ago, a long time ago. To me, it's a long time. For you, it might not be. You might be a straight up square, and you might never have smoked a little herb. But for me, it's been a while. So it's been a while since I could say I puffed the dragon. So it didn't go away. Me being fascinated with reading all sorts of odd things. I'm still super into it. Still super into the stuff. And yeah, they actually have a legit copywritten logo. That's the I believe is it it's trademark. They have a trademark logo. So that's kind of funny. Oh, dude. England just approved the Roche test. Okay. All right, let's see this one, babies. Let's check that out. That's good for everybody. That's good. And since considering we were just talking about anti-vaxxers and all that good stuff. Okay, great. Thank you, Twitter. Thank you, Twitter. Coronavirus. Health officials in England approve. Public Health England has approved an antibody test made by Swiss pharmaceutical company Roche, which may now be used to determine how much of the population has been infected with coronavirus. Read this and more. All right, this is on Twitter. Dude, COVID-19, they got a little microscope. Oh, man. Dude, hopefully we can, can I even click on it? There we go. Are you going to let me click on it? I think I already did it. Okay, well, that's good to know, man. It's approved an antibody test. Great. BBC antibody says it's a positive development. It's a positive development. Good. Good. I'm happy about that. You got to be happy about that. Man, that's great. Great. That's my Scottish. I hope you like my Scottish accent. Great. Now you don't have to worry. Don't have to worry, eh? Aye. Aye. Nah, don't have to worry. What's next? Oh, dude. Snowpiercer. Snowpiercer premieres this Sunday at 9 p.m. And you know what you're going to do? You're going to check out the... Boom! We're going to check that. We're going to check out their freaking preview. You're going to check it out with me. Because I haven't seen this preview either. So we're gonna effing enjoy it. We're going to effing enjoy the Snowpiercer preview together. Here it comes. Oh my god. I'm blowing it all the way up, and boom, here it comes.
you see when you look at this train? 3,000 odd souls survived daily on a planet determined to freeze all life in place. And it's not thanks to chance or fate. It is because of order.
All this, we can't even share.
We each have our place. Snowpiercer is all. Commander, look at the end of the fight?
Of course.
Order will be restored. I'm fighting to do what I know is right. You will be executed for your betrayal of Snowpiercer. True. The train's dying down. You have to make sacrifices.
David Diggs is dope. He was in Hamilton. Dude, he's copying my style.
There's no turning back.
Snowpiercer, premiere Sunday at 9 on TNT.
Ooh, Snowpiercer, so good. Snowpiercer looks so good. I can't wait for Snowpiercer, guys. Are you excited for Snowpiercer? I know I am. I'm definitely excited for it. It looks good, right? So apparently David, his name is David Diggs. David Diggs is a popular guy, man. Popular African-American guy. He's been in, what do you call it? Hamilton? Alexander Hamilton. He's the greatest thing I ever done. With just you wait. Okay, wait. We got more debauchery coming up for you here. Okay, so this is, imagine waiting 3 hours at a Red Lobster for food in the middle of a global pandemic instead of cooking at home. And then having the audacity to cause a scene. White middle-aged women are a plague. I did not say that. That was Karl Marx Stan, political potato. And that's their hashtag on Twitter. That's their name on Twitter. Let me make sure I got your volume all the way up, and then we're going to go ahead and we're going to check this biznatch out. Push. Push. I want my refund. I want my money refunded. She should get it. She should get it. Is she getting it? Let me show my bill and get my refund. When? When am I getting my money back? Oh, she hit him! She hit him! She hit him in the face! Oh, no! She hit the dude in the face! Yo. He's got her hair. Yeah, he does have her hair, man. That's no good. That dude's getting mad. That dude in the white shirt is getting mad. Yeah, she hit him first. Oh no, they threw her glasses on the ground though. That's rude. Dude, that's crazy. Yeah, everybody's gonna get in trouble there. She assaulted him. She assaulted that dude though, for real. They were still shisty. They were shisty. No, don't get a mistake. You can't be. He was pulling on her hair, man. That's gross. That's gross. I don't know what to say about that, man. That's hardcore, dude. That is hardcore. Let me get that thing off the screen, though. Let me get that out of here, man. That's gangster, right? Isn't that gangster as hell? Whoo, whoo, whoo. Shoot, shoot, shoot. All right. That got me excited. That got me excited, man. All right. All right. People getting crazy. Can you imagine? Can you imagine acting like that in public? In public, could you get in trouble like that? See, I never got suspended from school ever. When I was in school, never got suspended. And it's not like I'd be proud, like, oh, you know what? I got suspended, bro. Oh, man, I'm so badass, dude. No, you don't want to be getting in trouble like that, but it just, oh, come on. Dude, what do you got to say about that? Let me see. Let me check the live stream, see if anybody's chatting about that. No, we're good. Okay, I need to cover the. I need to cover the UFC fights from last night. I do need to cover those, and so I did some current. Those are just. You know what? I mean, that's what's up. That is what is up in the world. So shit goes down. Shit goes down, man. What do you want to say about that? Oh, I got to do some shout outs. Let's do some shout outs to my new followers on Twitter. Here we go. And I'm going to give you guys some shout outs because you deserve it. You're cool. You're cool. You're cool. You're cool because you're following me. And that means you have good taste. Tighten that up. Slide this over. Yeah. Okay, cool. Let's give you some love. Why would I not give you love, bro? Okay, cool. So I want to give a shout out to Mrs. Canadia, Mrs. Canadia, 77. Just a small town girl living in a lonely world. No, wait, that's not me at all. Baron Von Douche. Thank you, Baron Von Douche. At Rob Walton 30. Thank you. Jokes and laughter. Okay. He seems funny, man. Baron Von Douche is a funny name. All right. Mr. Jingles. Mr. Jingles. Mr. Jingles said, I follow back as long as you're not an asshole. Well, guess what? That's kind of up to you, right? Not me. I don't think I'm an asshole. Family, Buckeyes, Browns, MMA, and comedy. I follow back as long as you're not an asshole. Mr. Jingles, Randy Go Buck 79. Randy, thank you, Mr. Jingles. All right, Mr. Randy Jingles, I guess is his name. And then finally, we have Rebecca T. Kaplan. Rebecca T. Kaplan, thank you for the follow. You rock. Awkward Girl Comedy. Stand-up/sketch. Instagram, Rebecca T. Kaplan. Words in at points in case. At little old lady _ at funny _ish.com. At this is robot butt. Wow, she's got some robot butt. Robot butt's a pretty good site, y'all. They get some really, really good comedy writing in there. I have robot butts follows me. I follow the robot butt. I follow them butts. Thank you so much for all the follows. I appreciate you. I'm gonna give you a shout out in a nice tweet later, and then you can come back to this part of the stream. It's at 58 minutes. Well, let's say it's 57 minutes. Good. That's the shout out. Love doing shout outs. Oh man, I'll give a shout out to my newest subscriber. Shout out to Anna Coroliva. This is at like 58 minutes. 50. I'll do 56 minutes. Yeah, there we go. Hey, shout out to Anna Coroliva. Thank you for the sub on YouTube. I really, really appreciate it. You rock. You rock. Thank you so much. Every sub counts. I'm at 188, and I'm trying to get to 1,000. So all I need less than 10 times more. I need less than 10 times more what I have, and I'll be there. I'll be there. I'll be there. So that's really dope. Okay, it's almost time. I do need to cover the UFC. Let me go ahead and let me get into it. I'm just going to check the live stream one more time, make sure that I'm not missing anybody. It's rude to miss people. Sometimes I'll be like, nobody's in there, and then I'll go back, and then there'll be like a bunch of comments. So I can't not check it. All right, good. I got to it. Don't forget, you can drop some money in my pocket at Timothy-Trueheart. It's my Venmo, and that will you'll feed a Negro, and I'm one of them. So please definitely do that. Where are we? Sorry, I cannot find. I'm trying to find my freaking screen. There we go. Good. Yeah. I think that's funny, right? I got that from Brian G. Johnson. He got at the end of Brian G. Johnson's YouTubes. He always goes, uh, subscribe and you'll feed a poodle. And I got 2 of them, and they're hungry. He says that all the time. So I was like, hey, drop some money in my Venmo. What's the timestamp on that, bro? 1 hour exactly. Got it. Okay, so let's get sick with the UFC. The UFC. So this UFC was in Jacksonville, Florida. It was the second of 3 that are going to be in Jacksonville, Florida. And this one was great because it was headlined by none other than Anthony Lionheart Smith, teeing off in a light heavyweight matchup versus Glover Teixeira, and that was the headliner fight. And then the co-headliner was the debut, in my opinion, I haven't seen him fight at heavyweight before, but it was Ovince St. Preux, OSP, debuting at heavyweight against Big Ben Rothwell. He's a big boy. He a big boy. Yeah, and that was that was a heavyweight fight. Those were the 2 big fights on the card. Let's take it from the bottom all the way to the top. I actually did attempt to put money on it. I did try to put money on DraftKings. Apparently, I had to get some stuff updated. They didn't like my identification. They said you're not supposed to be wearing a clown nose in your license. I said, hey, bro, come on, man. So anyway, Chase Sherman versus Isaac Villanueva. I didn't see the fight. I was eating dinner. So we're going to skip through that one. Brian Keller versus, oh my goodness, Hunter Azure. Brian Keller's nickname is Whitey Mouse. Brian Keller rocked. He rocked him, dude. I think I got video of that we can pull up. Let's check out that video because you deserve to see that. You deserve to see that Brian Keller knockout, man, for sure. For sure. Where are you at, Brian Keller? Yeah, I believe this is it. I got it. Undo, and then boom, gotcha. Taught you, son. Taught you. Boom, boom. Just you wait, guys. Stay patient. Stay with me. Stay patient, stay hungry. We're going to get it to you. Okay, here we go. And here it comes.
Just as we said, we were talking about him getting his confidence coming into round 2, landing the better combos.
Let's check it out again.
He does, right? His cardio. Just as we said, we were talking about him getting his confidence coming into round 2, landing the better combos.
One more time.
He does, right? His cardio.
Left hook. Oh, dude. And then a hammer fist, 2 hammer fists with the right hand. Oh, that's gangster, right? That was a left hook and then 2 hammer fists just to put him out. And he is out like a light. Out like a light. Yeah, I'm sorry to be a jerk. So that was the Brian Keller fight. Obviously, you see that one ended in a KO. From there, we got Omar Antonio Morales Ferreira versus Gabriel Benitez. Dude, I forgot that fight, man. I don't think I watched that one either. Oh, sorry. I was literally trying to get my bets down with DraftKings. Couldn't do it. So then I started going $1 a fight against my dad. And I actually put $1 on Sarah Morris. Sarah Morris, she got beat by Sijara Eubanks. Sijara Eubanks she had a good fight, man. She really did. I think that could have went a little bit differently, but yeah, I think that Sarah Morris, she's not over. She's got a lot of potential, and Sijara Eubanks is looking pretty good, man. She needs to just keep working on her striking, and her cardio didn't seem bad. Apparently, she was talking about that a little bit with DC at the end of the fight, but yeah, she has some pretty good cardio, so I can't wait to see more of her. Thiago Moises versus Michael Johnson. Dude, Michael Johnson got caught with a friggin' heel hook. He was doing so well in round 1, dude. I wanted Michael Johnson to win. I did not want Thiago Moises to win. I didn't even know anything about the guy. But see, the thing was that Thiago Moises just sprinted and dove at Michael's ankle so hard, and he just went after it. And when he was trying to defend it, Johnson was trying to defend it, he was putting his hands into the cage, and then like he was kind of like gripping it, but then Keith Peterson was like right next to him, and he was like hovering over. He's like, "Get your hands off the cage." And he started like grabbing his hand, like pulling it off. Like, get your hands off the cage. But he's fighting off a heel hook right then. So then like he took his hand off of it, and then like the guy just goes rah, and he just like attacks it. And I was just like, dude, I think Keith Peterson was kind of, it was like fucked up, man. Like he was, it's just bullshit, dude. It's like it seems kind of like a little. I'm a little sore about that, man, because I feel like it was such a compromising position that it's oh, man, it's like it's just bad. I wouldn't call that Michael Johnson was doing a good job in that fight. So then, anyways, I didn't bet that. I didn't bet against him. Good win for Thiago Moises, but he really didn't have anything for Johnson on the hands. Next fight was Philip Lins versus Andrei Arlovsky. I thought Arlovsky was going to lose to Philip Lins because I thought Arlovsky's chin was in question. But honestly, it was a pretty good fight, and then Arlovsky won by decision. Arlovsky's back on the winning track. He's been fighting forever, man. He's been fighting forever, and he's doing well. So I'm happy to see that he got the W. He seems better than ever as far as his fitness. He looks really like leaned out and good. I remember watching him getting KO'd by Rosenstruik not long ago, and I thought like, come on, dude, you got to get out of there. But he's doing well. So good job, Andrei Arlovsky. Good win. And Philip Lins was fighting well, so I got to give it to you. Then you got Ricky Simon versus Ray Borg. Ricky Simon versus Ray Borg. I thought Borg was going to win this one, and Ricky Simon ended up taking it all the way. One of the funny things was that Ray Borg had all those cupping marks on his back, and Nico Price was talking about the Ray Borg fight. Nico Price, he fights in the UFC welterweight division, and he was talking about it versus Ricky Simon. He's like, these guys are fast or whatever. He said something like that. And then I go, Ray Borg has so many cupping marks on his back. It looks like he was getting it on with an octopus. And then I had that tweet. God, can I pull that one up? It's funny. It's funny enough. Dude, you're supposed to have them already queued up, bro. You're supposed to have them already queued up. Yeah, maybe. Maybe I should. All right, let's see. I might not have it. Is that it? No, this one was so silly. Let's check it out. So this was the thing. During the intro to the fight, they had Anthony Lionheart Smith, and he was talking about how he can't even he can't go more than 5 days without seeing his daughter, his family. And then some buster online goes like this. He goes, Anthony Smith, I can't go more than 5 days without my family. My kids need me, and I need my kids. My kids need me, and I need my kids. And then it goes Darren Till, and he's like, what a loser. Because, Darren Till's known to have literally had a child with a woman in Brazil and then, like, just disappeared, essentially. So, anyway, not talking smack about Darren Till. It's just funny. It's just funny is what it is. Don't get pissed off, people. People want to get pissed off about everything. Whatever, dude. I'm not even worried about people. I'm actually excited I'm not excited that people are getting pissed off by me, but I'll say this. I'll say that you can't even help. Yeah, you can't even help. You can't even help it sometimes, man. Some people just get pissed easy. Okay, here we go. I'll show you. This was the tweet. Give me a second, and we'll switch it back. Here we go. Yeah. This is a big deal for me, bro. Wait, this way. Here we go. Okay, so Nico Price. God, I want to say what he's referring to. Yeah. He goes, both guys getting the body shot. Oh yeah, both guys getting body shots in. And then I went like that, and I go, Borg has so many cupping marks on his back. He looks like he got it on with an octopus. Yay! What a funny response on my tweet. All right, let's get back to it. So Drew Dober versus Alexander Hernandez. Dober won it, man. Dober was like a Doberman. You know what? I had like conflated who Drew Dober was. I thought he was somebody else. Alexander Hernandez is a good fighter. That was a good fight. I'd like to watch it again. Yeah, Drew Dober's ready to rock and roll, man. They both had good records, and I think he was on a 2-fight losing streak, and Hernandez was on a 2-fight win streak. So to see the one guy's get snapped and one guy's snap his, it's a nice little role reversal. OSP versus Ben Rothwell, man, that kind of could have went either way. OSP just didn't have the extra little bit of juice at the end. He just couldn't get out from underneath Rothwell's. Rothwell kind of like leaned against him against the cage, and like OSP had to literally like run from him. He was running from him during the fight because of just Rothwell was just he had great cardio. Rothwell had really good cardio, and OSP was on his heels a lot of the fight, and so he started really doing well second round, and then really turning it on in the third round. And I think if OSP could have just changed his game plan just a little bit, he could have beaten Ben Rothwell. It was a good fight. And I'm not sad for OSP. I mean, I'm sad that he lost because I wanted him to win. I actually put $1 on OSP, so I lost $1 on that one. I lost $1 on Sarah Morris. I lost $1 on Philip Lins. Dude, I lost every fight that I bet on yesterday. Dude, that's terrible. And then I did not bet against Anthony Lionheart Smith. God, didn't Glover Teixeira look like a solid beast? He really laid it in on Anthony Smith. He really just dropped hammers on him. Anthony Smith was. I'm quoting him when he went back to the corner between the 4th and 5th round. He said, "My teeth are falling out." So take that as you will. That was tough action for Anthony Lionheart Smith. And I think his corner wasn't taking care of him. I mean, they should have thrown in the towel. If Duke Rufus threw in the towel for Anthony Pettis when he was fighting against Tony Ferguson just because his hand was broke, then why would you have not thrown in the towel for Anthony Smith before the 5th round? I don't know. I really don't know. And that because you don't want to ruin the guy. And he got whooped up on by Glover, and I'm like, dang, I didn't even know Glover was gonna still be able to like rock it like that at this point in his career. But apparently Glover's good. He actually finished the fight, and he goes up to Dana White. Dana White was rocking a t-shirt and jeans, man. Never seen it. Never seen him wearing a t-shirt and jeans in an event. I mean, it's not like it was. He was treating it like it was. He was treating it like it's like Dana White looking for a fight or like the Contender Series. So then to see Dana like that was kind of fun. And you got, well, I guess there's nobody else there for him to impress, really. So then you got Glover coming up to him, inside the cage after getting the stoppage by Herzog, Josh Herzog, and he goes to Dana. He goes, "Not too bad for an old man." Yeah, not too bad at all. All right, man. That was the end of the UFC main card recap. I'm not sure what really is going to happen for some of these guys. I think Michael Johnson might need to hang it up. Unfortunately, I'm really sad about that. I don't know what his next step is. I wonder if he can be a coach. He could definitely be a really good wrestling coach somewhere. Sajara Eubanks is moving up. She's probably going to be fighting somebody, top 12 or something in the bantamweight division. Oh, God, good job for Brian Mighty Whitey Mouse. This is his nickname, Brian Keller. Yeah, Ray Borg's still good to go. He's only 27 years old, and Ricky Simon's only 26. These guys are young AF. Thiago Moises will do well at lightweight, and then Arlovsky's on the winning ways. OSP's got to have to keep working it. Yeah, everybody seems like they're okay. Anthony Smith's gonna have to take a minute. He's gonna have to take a minute off. I don't think you'll see him for about a year. Everybody, don't expect to see Anthony Lionheart Smith again until maybe like July. What is it right now? It's May. I mean July 2021. Okay? Yeah, I'd say like July 2021 for Anthony Lionheart Smith. Because he's going to have to regroup a little bit. But otherwise, everybody's doing really well, man. I can't wait till the next fight. It's going to be on Saturday. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it. And this has been the live stream. Let's see. If there's anybody in the live chat, I'll see what's going on in there. Otherwise, we're going to shut this baby down because I've been here and I've been doing my thing. Here we go. Clicking over to this other window. Now we're good to go, man. All right, we rocked it. We did an hour and 15. I did my due diligence. And I'll be back again tomorrow at 2 p.m. as always. Please thank you for, please remember that I appreciate you. Thank you for checking it out. Don't forget to check out my YouTube videos and also subscribe to my YouTube channel for all things that will help to improve your life. Awesome, and I will see you again tomorrow at 2 p.m. Love you guys. Peace.